Sup guys, Nathan OP Killer here, and we're gonna be playing Forza Horizon. Now this is the original one, so yeah, you may have some trouble hearing it. I've already beaten the game, but I'm just gonna go around and race around a few players and I'll show you the cars that I have. And we're not gonna be as loud today because everyone's still kind of asleep. It's really early in the morning. It's like 4 o'clock or something. I go to bed early, and I usually wake up early. I wake up usually about 6 o'clock when I don't set my alarm clock. But now I wake up somewhere around, when I set my alarm clock, somewhere around 5:30 to 4. So, yeah, let's get started here. Hopefully you can hear it good. Now I do have, I think, the fastest car in the game. I have a car that has like 10 everything. 10 I haven't played the original Horizon in a while. Was this Carl's last in? No. I guess it was. Well, we better go swap it out. Oh no. That dumb car got in the way. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, here's a hub over here that I can go and change my car out at. As you can see it on the map on the left side of my screen will be sort of like a map, and there will be a big H up ahead. That's what they call the hub, and that's where you go swap out your cars. And I think you can do a few other things over there. Oh gosh, I'm picking up air. I cannot see. I normally like to keep it in this vision right here, but for some reason I don't recall being in this car. And right now I think my dad could have got my profile or something. Ah! Okay, here we are at the outpost. I'm gonna go here slowly so you can see my cars. Here we go. Now see, it has 10 everything, this car right here. It's the 2011 Bugatti R1989. And I forgot what flag that is up there. I'm not gonna say in case I get it wrong. The speed is 10, the handling is 10. Now, I was never able to pronounce that word right there, or yeah, I'm just not gonna bother with it, but it's the 10. The launch is a 10, and the braking is a 10. So, okay now. In this car, I may go to this view because the view from the inside is bad. You can hardly see a thing. Feels like forever since I played this game. No. Didn't work. Hit a bush. Oh man. Ow. Hit a bush. You know bushes could be that sturdy. Now I do have Horizon 2, Forza Horizon 2 to be exact. But I'm probably gonna be filming that in the next episode. I was thinking at first I may do both games in one. And this thing is a lot harder to control than what I remember. Now, I'm trying to make it out to the highway so I can get to where all the fast cars are. I've noticed on this game that many of the fast cars normally stay around the highway area. I've noticed. I have no idea why. They also sort of stay in this little town area here. I've noticed. I didn't even touch that car and it like this threw me up in the air. Okay, now, the highway is just dead ahead. Okay, we're on the highway now. No. For a car that has a handling of 10, the handling on this seems quite bad. I just passed up some cars there, I just realized. I'll wait until I see the next car. There's not that many cars as fast as me. It's basically unfair game. Oh no, don't crash. I'm not gonna crash. Whoa. He had no turn signal on. The car had no turn signal on. I didn't know that he was gonna turn over to that lane. Ah, well, I'm surprised my car isn't dented from that. Guess my windshield's broke. Okay, here's the car. Here. Let's see about this guy. Well, I'll just go and race him. And what's good about this car is you can just ram through the other smaller cars in your way and you don't have to worry about crashing. But surprisingly, I haven't got to actually use this car in an actual race yet, so unless there's one I don't recall. Whoa. Okay, I almost lost control there. Did not want that to happen. Okay. I went through there fast one time, and I went so fast that I literally did a slide, and I went up that whole ramp. Not that one, but the other one back there. I went up the whole ramp sideways. It wasn't in this car, it was in another car that I had. The speed on it was 10, but the handling on it was like 8.1 or something. And I think I sold that car because the launch on it was this terrible, and so was the handling. The handling was, like I said, 8.1. I think it was somewhere around the area. That sounds familiar. And the launch was like 5.6. So I was like, that car is garbage. So I sold it, and I was able to get the money to get the parts for this car right here. Let's go get back on the highway now. Whoa. If we get back on the highway, maybe I can find a faster car that I can race. I don't know. No, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip. I may be doing a Forza Motorsports game, like an episode of that, because I'm almost finished with Forza Motorsports 4, and a couple weeks ago we got the Forza Motorsports 3, and originally we got Forza Motorsports 4. After we first got Forza Motorsports 4, I wasn't really into the game that much because it was a little bit different, and I was so used to Horizon. Oh, someone wants to race me here. Let's play. And I wasn't really into it for the first year, I would say. Then after a while, I started to get used to it. Then I started to play it a lot. I started to play it at least every day. Then after I got over halfway done with the game, and I was playing multiple races each and every day, it got a little boring. Oh yeah, I forgot, if you can hit Y, you can re-forward, back forward, or however you call it. I'm not sure if you can hear that music that's playing in the background on the game. This 1,400 CR is for that race against another supercar. And let's go find another car that can race. I'm only going to do about 3 more races before I end the video, because since my channel is new, I'm basically just doing like starter off episodes for the first 2 to 3 weeks at least. So I'm not going to be actually doing like full-fledged long 30-minute to 40-minute videos. Okay, here we have some more on it. Yeah, I'll challenge him. Why not? Bye, buddy. Back a couple months ago, before I had this car, because about 5 months ago I got back on this, and I got this car because after I finished up all the races, I usually would just get on here and just race random bots. I'm just gonna call them bots because they're kind of like the Call of Duty bots. And yeah, I would just do that, and I would get on here, customize cars, sell old cars, upgrade cars, do races over again. I did about every race here about 5 times at least by now. Well, I did all the racing until I got first place in every race at least 2 times, I would say. So yeah, I used to play this a lot. But now usually whenever I get on, I'm gonna just call them bots. I usually just race random bots, upgrade my cars, sell my old cars, get new parts, uninstall and sell old parts and stuff that I've bought in the past and I need to upgrade to some better parts. So, well, I don't know. Now I'm probably only gonna do 2 more races because that was my 3rd race. Whoa, up, and I'm crashing everything again. Oh, by the way, a little tip: if you are familiar with this area and you're still playing this game and you're looking to find a barn find, if you don't know what a barn find is, it's a old car that you can find in a barn, and it's worth a lot of money, basically. But if you're wondering, there's one that's actually right beside us right now, in a barn. Well, I already got the car, but a barn finds in here. All we have to do is drive up into there. Sadly, you can't actually drive a car into there, so that's kind of sad. When you drive up by it, you'll see a car in there. You just gotta drive up a little closer to the door, then your screen would go black for a few minutes. Then you'll be talking to that guy. His name is Doc from the garage. Y'all will be walking by the car, and y'all will be talking about some history of it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If y'all are into racing games and you never have played this game before, I recommend getting it. And to be honest with you, we got this game a while back, so they could have dropped the price by a lot. I do remember we got a Halo game that was made about 5 years ago by now, let's say. I don't know, I think maybe too far back. But anyways, we got it for like $4 and it wasn't even on discount. And no one pre-owned it either, so this randomly dropped the price. I am going up the wrong ramp. I'll just call myself Bandit Driver for the day. No, if I missed it again. There we go. Now I want to be on the other side of the road. Because the highway's ended now. We're basically right at the end of the highway, just right behind me. Anyways, one more race, and yeah, that's gonna be over. Oh, here we go. There's a guy. Oh. It's funny how whenever they're driving on concrete and usually get hit, how dirt flies up from underneath their tires and they're on concrete. That's just mysterious. Come on now. Okay, here we go. Anyways, after this race and end the video. There we go. No, no, no! I'm gonna go back for this so I can hit the brakes. There we go. Drive. Oh no, the race is going up into the mountains. This is the most difficult area to race. This is the area I had the most trouble racing at, because the roads are so bumpy and curvy everywhere, and the faster cars that you get usually have trouble on the turns and bumps, and they want to fly, they want to slide. Or the less powerful cars you get, the slower it takes them to go up the hill. And also the bumps on the roads affect them pretty badly too. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Now remember, these are the starter videos, so they're not going to be as long as some of my videos it's going to be after this. But anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you like my content on my channel, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.